little, tall, and small. We've got rides to ride, and we're riding them all.
Hey everyone, Ben and Aubrey here, and we have the challenge to end all challenges, the Mike Tyson versus the Jake Paul. We are going to see if we can ride every single ride at both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios during an Orlando Informer Meetup. We have a lot to do today. We can already start riding rides, so let's get to it.
Things about tonight. Now, the biggest factor is we do have some rides that we have to bust out sooner than later because they close before the others. We're talking Hulk, we're talking Hagrid's, we're talking Velocicoaster, Transformers. I'm probably missing some. There's a lot of rides to do, and if you don't pay attention, you're easily going to miss one. So I don't have an exact plan for what this night looks like. But I'm gonna start thinking about it because I think we need to be strategic with how we use our time, not wait too long, and also we gotta play the game of how quickly will the general park admission guests get out of here to make the wait times drop. Perfectly planned. This dropped us out right next to Cat in the Hat and One Fish, Two Fish. Let's go see what the wait times are.
We're gonna have to be strategic with tonight because Hagrid's is gonna be a wait, Velocicoaster's probably gonna be a wait, but right now it is super hot, so we're gonna pick a lot of rides with AC. 25 AC.
Cat in the Hat. Not the best ride, but very good AC.
Might not be setting ourselves up super well right now because Hagrid's is gonna be a wait, Velocicoasters might be a wait later on, and general park admission goes until 9 o'clock tonight. But right now it is so hot that
well, we're gonna have to do it at some point.
AC is a must.
What a thing. That is a thing of a ride. Is it thing 1 or thing 2? I don't know, but it's a thing. We are 41 minutes into this challenge. We've ridden 2 rides. We've got a lot to do. We can't slow down now.
They asked in the ride, what would you do if thing 1 and thing 2 and Cat in the Hat came in your house? What would you tell your mom? Could you imagine the chaos that your parents would have if you just told them that yeah, this random cat with a hat and 2 of his friends, thing 1 and thing 2, just came in the house and caused a ruckus? What would your parents say? Let alone what would you tell them? So Aubrey's looking up our next decision, and we're debating if we need to go knock out Hagrid's now prior to the OI meetup starting, because that'll probably be one of the only rides during the meetup that will have a wait. Pretty much every time we've come to the meetup and ridden Hagrid's, it was about a 40 to 45 minute-ish wait. So if it's a 60-minute wait now, it might make sense just to knock it out now, and so that later on in the night we can just knock out all the other rides that are almost guaranteed to be a walk-on. But we'll see what she says when she looks up what the wait time is right now. We decided that we're just gonna set it on Hagrid's. It's not significantly longer than what we think we'll wait, at least for the Orlando Informer Meetup. We're bagging on that all the other rides during the meetup are gonna be a walk-on. It's a bit of a gamble, but I think we're gonna need to take some risks with this challenge in order to get it done.
It is 7 p.m.
Woo!
The night is young.
We've gotten the big ticket ride out of the way.
It's trying to find me.
Hagrid's was pretty much all of 75 minutes, but it's now over. So hopefully very limited waiting the rest of the night.
I mean, if we have time, we could always run it back. We've got a lot more rides to do. I think Ben and I counted them up. There's 17 on the island side and 14 on Studios.
We're down with 3.
3 down. Lots to go. I think we need to go do Hippogriff. And right now, Forbidden Journey's a little long, around 35 minutes. I don't know if we want to do that yet, but I think we go do Hippogriff. It's said 15. And then if we keep making our way around, Kong was at a decent wait time, and so was Jurassic Park. So, like, there's some options ahead of us. Let's go see Buckbeak. Flight of the Hippogriff throws you. Like, it is quick. All right, we got more rides ahead of us. Forbidden Journey's wait time, when we walked past it, looked like it had dropped. So let's go see if it's still low. Number 1, Forbidden Journey. One of my favorite Harry Potter rides. I think I say that about them all, though. 2, did I cover my eyes the entire time during the Forbidden Forest scene with the spiders? You bet your ass I did. Let's go to Jurassic Park, see what Kong's at, and scream, splash, and laugh. The wait time for Velocicoaster is currently 45 minutes, which isn't really that bad. It would fly through that 45-minute wait time. However, we're holding off a little bit because the wait time will get lower. And I know we have to get it done before a certain point of the night, but I still think it's very doable before we head over to studios. So we're waiting to continue to see that drop, and then we'll hop on it. Well, Ben's gonna sit this one out, but ooh, I felt raindrops. It looks like we're jumping on River Adventure. You're gonna hold my back because I don't want to get that wet. The group of boys not joined, I was about to be the only one on that boat. All right, 7:51. Keep rolling, on to our next ride. And we have a friend with us now who's ready to do some water rides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Viking friend, right?
Yes, you might have seen him in one of my videos during MegaCon. If not, you should go check that out on YouTube.
All right, let's see what Kong's at. I think the real question after this is going to be a matter of, like, is Dudley Do Rights in Popeyes still open? The park's still open for general admission. They can't leave until what, 9? 9's the last is official closing for general park, so I think there's still plenty of time for us to be able to get Dudley Do Right and Popeyes done. And then we got to start busting out those big rides before we have, the clock counting down and we're running out of time.
Kong complete. 15-minute was more of a walk-on. Still one of the best animatronics into parks. The 2D, I didn't mind it.
I like 3D better. I feel like it makes you actually feel like you're falling so much more and things are coming at you. I like 3D better.
But the bug guts.
They're heavy on the bug guts these days.
Let's go see if some water rides are open. It's really just working out that we're just basically doing a big loop. It sure seems like, but everything hasn't really been that crazy of a wait. It's 8:15, so they're at 45 minutes. The waits are even lower than they are right now.
Popeyes is closed for the night. Or it might just be under refurb right now. Hard to say, but it was empty when we went past it. But Dudley's is a 15-minute wait. I am not a fan of Dudley Do Rights, but hold my bag, Ben. This is all in the name of content, I guess.
1 hour later.
Well, that took a while.
I just like that ride for so many reasons.
Well, so do we, because we waited for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I did it in a queue that's boring.
Yeah, our Orlando Informer Meetup was a success. We spent 6 hours waiting for Aubrey to get done with the ride. So
This is the worst queue to wait into. Like, it was not a walk-on. Not.
It wasn't 15 minutes either.
Yeah, you're telling me. And my socks are wet. Most of me is also wet, you just can't probably tell. It's 9. The meetup started.
Yay!
Now that we are finally done, Aubrey, with Dudley Do-Rights, we can move on to Marvel and one of the best rides in the park, Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. Yes! It's gonna be a walk-on. We're gonna do Spider-Man first before we do Doom. I'm not happy about it, but
delicate atomic experiment.
okay.
Ben, I got something to tell you. Your haircut looks like Doc Ock more and more every day. Just so you know. On to Doom.
It's time! Dr. Doom!
Something's wrong here because Doom is 25 minutes, Hulk is 20, and Velocicoaster is closed. Storm Force is 5. Nick and I are doing it, and Ben too.
It is.
We're doing it! And we're spinning as fast as we can. The spinner locked out at some point. We couldn't keep going.
That was a workout.
Yeah.
That was a workout.
Got my upper body workout in. But neither of us are that dizzy because we were so focused on spinning. So, were we going fast?
I like to go fast.
Hulk. And then we'll check wait times, probably go over to Doom. But first, Hulk. Couple more. We gotta do Doom, we gotta do Velocicoaster. It is a ride now also.
Finally, we're starting to see, it's 9:47. Starting to finally really see those crowds just like trickle out. Everybody hops in line for one last ride before the park closes. So now everything's starting to be a ride now. We just hopped on Hulk. It said 20 minutes, but now it says ride now. And Doom said 25 too, and now it says ride now. We got the views of Islands of Adventure, which made it even better. I love Doom. But we've got Velocicoaster and some rides over in Seuss, which is great because then we can take the back lot over to Studios and just walk versus leaving the parks. It's like we thought about this. We didn't really think about it, but it's like we planned this. Pros.
Bad news. It's 10:30 and we are not done with our Islands rides. We have to bust it over to Seuss, do trolley train ride and One Fish, Two Fish, and then we can go and work on the big rides over at Studios before they have to shut down. So we gotta hurry. But first, Nick's gonna tell you about his thoughts on Velocicoaster.
Oh, with this heat, the wind is so refreshing. Almost as refreshing as Powerade Mountain Berry Blast with 50% more electrolytes.
I am slightly concerned. There's been a time where we've done the Seuss trolley train ride and it was like the longest wait. I can't imagine it should be long at all today, but it's probably one of the worst queues aside from Dudley Do-Rights to get stuck in solely for the music alone. We can't play the music for you, but if you ever ride it, just listen. You'll understand. fish too, fish. We got more rides. Over to Studios.
Couldn't go anywhere without my Powerade. Kept me refreshed, especially in this heat.
We have 3 main rides we have to do
First and foremost.
like right away before we enjoy the rest of the park. That's why we're passing by all the Minion stuff. We're gonna pass by some other items here, but Ben and Nick are gonna go jump on Rip Ride Rocket. I'm gonna hold all our gear. We gotta knock this out. Transformers and Gringotts, because those rides will close their queues in not much time. So, give me the stuff. I'll take your hat, take your bag, all the things. Go ride Rip Ride Rocket. I will not be joining you.
Woof. Rip Ride, great concept. If it was as smooth as Velocicoaster is, but it's not, it would be a great ride. Love the music. The track is great, but it is rough. We're gonna head to Transformers now. You already kind of know the plan, that we gotta knock out some big rides prior to them closing and having to be cleared due to noise ordinances. But pretty much everything's been a walk-on. The crowds are really low, and that's just the joy of an Orlando Informer Meetup.
The AC in Transformers might be as refreshing as
Powerade.
No line. Let's go get magical. Grab yourself a Powerade.
It's always time for Powerade and a rally dog.
Time to escape from Gringotts.
It's not Powerade, but they don't sell Powerade in Diagon because it's not in the Harry Potter realm. So we're going back to the Muggle world. I'll get some more there.
It's already closed. That's our mistake. We did not add it to the list of the big rides over on the studio side. Either way, Nick's chugging his butterbeers.
We're very upset Fast Furious is closed.
These are by no means Powerades, but it's a perfect pregame for riding the Mummy.
It's for Brendan Fraser.
I wish I could say we felt better. Doing back to back rides is starting to wear on us a little bit. We're all getting a little queasy in the tum-tum area. We're gonna see if some food helps, but we're gonna power on. We got a few more rides to do, and we're gonna get it done.
up there.
Got a Powerade. It's gonna get me in the mood for Jimmy Fallon.
That's the healthiest thing we've eaten all day. Pretty good pineapple.
50% more.
Jimmy Fallon's was not the ride that I had in mind when I was like, let's see if we can settle the stomach. But I guess that's what we got. That's what we got left.
We got a lot of rides left still. We've still got Simpsons, we've got MIB, we've got Troller Coaster, we've got E.T.
You doing Troller Coaster?
Yeah, we gotta do Troller Coaster still.
Is that even open right now?
Yeah.
Is DreamWorks, you know.
But first, Jimmy Fallon.
So do a hot dog review? Hot dog review, second one of the night. Third of the night.
Yeah.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. Right off the bat, that's another good one. There's no flop. It's good. So, just simple mustard. I can tell you right now, it's not as good as the first one. This one is about a 5.7. It's low. But that's That's the review. I'm gonna go throw up.
All right, busted out Jimmy Fallon. We have just enough time to go over to Mel's before it closes. Get this guy a burger and a slice of pie.
I have absolutely no room for this right now, so
You'll find the way. Life finds a way.
yeah. Life always finds a way.
Hit him with the razzle dazzle. This must be what people feel like when they watch us eat all the food at OI. This is great.
I think it's all fun and games. Doing
They know
content
it's not
work.
fun and games.
They think it's all fun and games making content until they have
Yeah,
to do
it's not fun and games. It's serious work. We put ourselves through intense physical pain and suffering just for content. So I hope everybody watching you appreciate it.
All right, Ben. We're at Mel's. How much time do we have left for the evening?
About an hour.
And what's the game plan? After Nick pukes, where are we going?
MIB.
Because that cart spins. So I'm not shooting our port. I always do that, but tonight I'm not doing it. My score is going to be, I'm not even taking the gun out. No. Why can't we do like E.T.?
I mean,
A nice stroll through the forest on the bike.
we got to do all of them. So, I mean, I think we start strong with MIB and work our way from the back to the front.
We doing roller coaster?
I got a game to win.
Yeah.
I do want to note, if we run into any hot dogs, maybe even a turkey leg on the way, we're grabbing it. Mustard? Brown mustard? Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Ketchup, mustard.
Add some ketchup, please.
Have at it. Walk and talk, it's on a stick, it's great.
Portable.
It's a little short one.
This is,
That was supposed to be a foot long.
what number hot dog is this? But one of them was
Simple.
a Kong dog. So
Yeah.
that's like 3 hot dogs with a pretzel bun. So that was like 2 pretzels.
Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah, please.
There you go. You're gonna rank it? Rate it?
Yeah,
Review it.
sure. It's a theme park corn dog. One bite, everybody knows the rules. It wasn't a fresh one, so that's gonna lose some points. It's a 5-7. 5-7.
I forgot about twirl and roll. This is perfect. It's fine. It's fine.
Time for a hot dog.
Oh,
might be-
that's not gonna have. That's gonna have to fall off.
I can tell you right now, I don't even think that's gonna make a 5. That's poor presentation. Major flop. Let's do it. It's not a good hot dog. Somebody said this was a good hot dog?
Yeah.
Who said this? Somebody tonight said this was a good hot dog. This is not. This is probably the bottom one. This is a 3-7 Powerade. Replenishes all the electrolytes I'm losing tonight by walking around. Peak physical performance.
I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna have my own car. I have a car all to myself, and that car is not gonna spin.
I think what was it? I think my ray gun just wasn't working properly.
Sounds like a solid explanation. That must be the reason why I didn't get 99999. But we're gonna go help ET save his home planet.
Should we do that or should we ride Simpsons? Because it is right here. It's towards the end of the night. We only have like time for one more ride. We've got, here are our options because we're not gonna finish them all, guys. Sorry to break the news to you. We're not gonna finish all the rides. We've got Simpsons, ET, Roller Coaster, or Minions. Both Minion options. I'm gonna let the hot dog man himself.
I'm gonna choose ET all day. That's.
You want hot dog too?
Wraps up our night at the June Orlando Informer Meetup. We have gotten tons of things done, and that's what you can expect at an Orlando Informer Meetup. Tons of rides, tons of food, and tons of fun. A couple of things that we learned throughout the night is getting every ride done possible. It's gonna be tough, but you can probably do it if you planned your night just a little better than we did. We also learned from Nick that you gotta make sure that you pace yourself throughout the Orlando Informer event. There's a lot to do. If you have any questions about the Orlando Informer Meetup, throw them in the comments and we'll get to them as soon as we possibly can. Thanks for watching. Bye.